So we all know Diddy has had a lot of his victims, inverted commas, we don't know if it's real or not, coming out, slandering the man's name, ruining his reputation for the last 30 years that he's built up. But this victim is one that was an actual, for real victim from the shooting in 1999 that Shyne did 10 years for in prison. She's come out talking and she's got some serious revelations that not many people were really given light to for the last 20 something years.
In this lawsuit with the producer Little Rod, he appears to be a very young producer to me. But he said something very specific. As a means of threatening him, Puffy said, that's why I shot up the club in New York back in 1999 and let Shyne take the fall for it. Let me tell you why that's of utmost importance to me. Because I am the woman who he shot in the face in that 1999, December 27th, 1999, Club New York shooting. I have told everyone ad nauseum since then, even the surgeon who did the surgery to take the bullet. I got shot in my face with a 9mm hollow point bullet called a cop killer. I literally have told everyone and never changed what I said. I watched him. I got pow-powed in the face. I watched him fire the gun. I've said it all this time. Even the surgeon who did my surgery to take out part of the bullet fragments that was aspirating into my lungs and try to remove as many bullet fragments as possible, testified in the criminal trial that while they were putting me under, I was screaming, Puffy, pew pew me in the face. He testified in the criminal trial. It is in the record. They all knew he did it. Everybody knew he did it. But he paid off the club bouncer named Sharice and all these other people and the club owners with their video to hide the video. That's his MO. I told everybody that. This man almost took my life, has traumatized my life, has caused undue harm, irreparable damage to my life, lied his behind off. I've had all these youngins on the internet harassing me, swearing that I'm making it up that he did it. And look what he did to Little Rod. He threatened him. Oh, you don't think I bust my gun? I shot up the club in Club New York and let Shyne take the fall for it. I shot them people. Well. It only took 24 whole years for it to come out. It took 24 years for him to come out and say it. I've been saying it all along, but y'all pick and choose who y'all want to believe. Oh, baby. You ain't seen nothing yet. Not only did he pew me in the face, he also set off a course of harassment against me for the past 24 years. When I tell you the things I went through, there was a time in 2017 and 2018 where I got 7 flats on my BMW. 7, the same tire, in a 2-year span. 7 on the same tire, and they were all new. Every time it happened, I had to get a new tire. I have the pictures to prove it. Harassing me. You want to know why? Because prior to Cassie, I was the only person to be victimized by him and then to successfully sue him and get paid. And he had to pay me out of his pocket. He has never gotten over that. Oh, baby. You see this RICO charge that's about to come? This conspiring and pew-pewing up the club and ruining or attempting to ruin my life? As God as my witness, I will not stop until you suffer every single iota of punishment, until I have every second of recompense that you took from me. For every tear that I had to cry or my children had to cry, I am going to get $1 million back from you. I will not stop until you pay the price for what you did to my life. And for all you people out there on the internet and in cyberspace and in the far reaches of my life or the perimeters or wherever who always like, oh, she just saying that to get some. Hell, what you got to say now? What you got to say now? I had some youngins on the internet that ain't even old enough, that weren't even alive when it happened, arguing me down, cussing me out, calling me everything but a child of God. Go check Instagram. It's there. Harassing my life. Harassing me. Oh, you lying. He ain't do that to you. You just want clout. You just chasing clout. What is that to chase clout about? How is that clout chase worthy? It doesn't even make sense. Well, I guess it would make sense in this new generation. But you better believe I will have my say. I will have my say. Hashtag having my say.
Yeah, fam, that's some serious allegations she's come out there about your boy Diddy. I had never heard of the fact that Diddy was the actual shooter. I've always just heard Shyne was. But over the last few weeks, there's been a lot of information that Shyne was paid off by Diddy through his deal with Def Jam, which apparently he got $1 million out of. And Shyne obviously was deported as well. But this is a new one that Diddy was the actual shooter. I don't know how they would have kept that quiet for so long.
I am relieved that people are saying what the truth is, that, I did not shoot those people.
P. Diddy is exposed for being the actual shooter. This is Fresh Hip Hop Opinion with your guy Oleezeh. Don't forget to subscribe. So that old saying, when it rains it pours, definitely applies right now for P. Diddy. We all know about the allegations that have come out about Diddy over the last few months. Starting with Cassie coming out with all these allegations, which he settled within 24 hours. She was suing for like 30 mil. We don't know exactly what she actually got. But now Shyne has been talking about Diddy, and it's nothing good. Shyne, if you don't know, was involved in the 1999 shooting in the club with Diddy, where he was there with J-Lo. Shyne was sentenced to 10 years in prison, whereas Diddy went home scot-free. But like I said, Shyne's been talking. He had an interview, and he had some really revealing information about that night in the club. Check out the clip.
The victim saying that it was Diddy that shot her. And that was triggered by lawsuit from a producer that produced on the Love album, who is making accusations. And in those accusations, he says that the gentleman confessed to the shooting. I've done my best to put it behind me and to move forward. I've been saying this all along. Everyone knew all along that I was the fall guy, but my political enemies and, detractors tried to make me into, this criminal. But everyone knew that I was a young kid that took the fall, that I maintained my innocence all this time. I said I was defending myself. I didn't get into who did what. But the victim is telling you who did what.
Is she accurate, sir?
I'm not going to get into that. I am relieved that people are saying what the truth is, that, I did not shoot those people. Fragments were never removed, so there was never any forensic testing to say who it was. But the victims are vindicating me. Witnesses are vindicating me. But I have moved on. I'm not trying to relive that. I wish him well. I pray for him, and I pray for the alleged victims. And if it is true, may justice be served. If it is not, it's a tragedy, because a global icon would have been destroyed.
Yeah, fam. Now you understand why I said when it rains, it pours.